Hello, basketball fans everywhere, and welcome back to Arena Sports Network's coverage of the semifinal of the Region 4 playoffs held here at the Kloss Center at College of DuPage. So far, we've had a thriller as Madison College is leading the favored number 7 team in the nation, Milwaukee Tech College, 36-30. Mike, this has been some game as the dogged and determined Lady Wolfpack are really nipping at the legs of Milwaukee Tech.
They're not even lipping at the legs of Milwaukee Tech. You know, they're really trying to take the legs from out under them. They really wanted to try to get control of that first half before it was over, and they did it. Now they just need to work on finishing. Let's see if they can do that, Eric.
All right, and Nikki Johnson's going to take the throw in here as Chelsea Schulenberg and Nicole Calhoun are guarding Rashada. And Rashada gets the ball, being guarded by Kelly Calhoun. Rashada brings it slowly up half court, just over to Kidd. Kidd driving, and it's a travel called against Milwaukee Tech. This is not what they want to do. Keep feeding the Wolfpack.
You don't want to keep feeding them at all. You know, they're coming out here with momentum in these first 3 minutes, trying to take over a team.
And Schulenberg gets the 3, and the Wolfpack are picking up right where they left off. Now they're up by 9. This is the this is the biggest lead any team has had throughout this game. Benita Jones driving underneath the hoop, off the rim, no good, and it's out of bounds. Good call by the referee. It's going to be Milwaukee Tech basketball. The Wolfpack, they are coming out excited even more excited than they did in the first half.
They are. They're coming out stronger and faster, and I'm telling you, man, they want to win. They're smelling that. They are a Wolfpack, and that is how they are playing together. Hopefully they can keep this up. We got to see if Milwaukee can hold their own, though. They need to start scoring points on defense and offense.
Rashada finds Vaughn underneath the hoop and gets it for 2. 39-32. The Wolfpack still have the lead. Schulenberg with the ball. Looking. Over to Calhoun, finds Schulenberg. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Johnson, being bumped into by Lizzie Britt. And it's an offensive foul called against Milwaukee Tech. You can't keep giving them the Wolfpack momentum. They are currently making the Lady Stormers suffer.
Yeah, they are making them suffer right now. But hey, they gotta calm themselves down, make the right choices on offense and defense, and start putting points on the board. Once they do that, they'll be fine. They're just frustrated that they haven't scored yet.
Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Kidd and gets it over to Vaughn. Vaughn driving. Vaughn is going to throw one up. Off the rim, no good. Schulenberg. And it's a foul called again against Milwaukee Tech. And that one's going against number 4, Nikki Johnson, her first foul of the game. The Wolfpack are playing great defense here. Even though they only scored 3 points so far in the second half, they are playing great defense. Calhoun. Over to Britt. Over to Hayden. Hayden's going to put one up there, and Hayden gets it off the glass and in.
Yeah, they're really getting it down now. Really getting the ball in and outside, all over the court. Like I told you, Eric, they can shoot the ball from anywhere, and they want to score quick. They're doing it right here in this second half.
Rashada gets to the Kidd. Over to Jones. Jones driving. Off the rim, no good, but a foul called. And Benita Jones is going to go to the line here. Coming into this game, number 24, Benita Jones, has a free throw percentage of 59% from the charity strip. That foul went against number 20, Ellen Hayden, her first foul of the game. Jones gets that one to go. Now it's 41-33. The Wolfpack are still leading though. And didn't even get the air ball. And but either way it's a lane violation. That ball didn't even touch the rim. And Schulenberg back to Calhoun, being guarded by Vaughn. Over to Schulenberg, finds Hayden, being guarded by Kidd. Nice move by Hayden off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Rashada. And Rashada somehow gets around the double team and takes it all the way up half court. Over to Jones as Megan Mazer hustles back. Jones is going to shoot one up. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Vaughn. And finds Jones again. Jones gets it off the glass and in 41-35. And that ball's off the legs of Vaughn, and Vaughn has an open layup. And good defense by Vaughn as she's able to get that one off the legs of Megan Mazer and in. And the Lady Stormers seem to be clawing back. Calhoun over to Schulenberg. Schulenberg's going to try again from three-point town. No good. Rebounded by Calhoun, and Calhoun gets that one to go. It's good. As we said, Mike, this is a real shootout.
This is a real shootout. Great teams to watch right here. They really want this game. They really want this W. Let's see what it comes down to, Eric.
Rashada dribbling, driving. And Rashada despite falling, gets that one to go. It's 43-39. Calhoun speeding up the court. Over to Schulenberg. Schulenberg driving. And then she gets it to Mazer. Mazer gets that one to go. And the Wolfpack just keep responding.
They have to keep responding, Eric. They got this team where they want to. If they know they can go point for point without getting any foul trouble or any turnovers on them, they're going to keep this lead on Milwaukee. Milwaukee's got to start causing some fouls, getting turnovers, setting this team back some way, somehow to stay within this game.
Lizzie Britt completely ran into number 20, Shanice Vaughn, and that ball is out of bounds as Shakina Rashada is going to take the throw in here. And the Wolfpack currently have a lot of momentum here in this semifinal game. Over to Nikki Johnson. Back to Rashonda. Rashada has the ball now. The short but fast Rashonda can be dangerous. To Jones. Jones. Over to Vaughn. Vaughn dribbling, driving against Mazer. Over to and Kid's gonna try a shot off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Calhoun, and here come the Wolfpack, wasting no time in getting started here. Nice move by Calhoun. Over to Schulenberg. Over to Mazer. Mazer tries to bank one off the glass, but can't get it to go. And a foul called. And it's a foul called against the Wolfpack. And that one's going against number 20, Ellen Hayden, her second foul of the game. And Emerald Kidd is going to go to the bench here as number 22, Tishawn Briscoe-Rimmer, comes back into this game. She has been a real force here in this game tonight off the bench.
She has been. She's really been scrapping for the ball, hustling for rebounds, and making a difference on defense, Eric.
Vaughn runs right into number Chelsea Schulenberg, but no call. To Rashonda. Gets it underneath to Jones. And no good. Rebounded by Hayden. To Mazer. Nice spin move by Mazer. Mazer driving. Off the rim, no good. And it's corralled eventually by Benita Jones as she gets it to Nikki Johnson. To Vaughn. And it's a travel called against Milwaukee Tech. It's also a double dribble. And it's going to be Wolfpack basketball. 45-39. The Wolfpack have maintained this lead. Calhoun. And Schulenberg lucky to get that one. Calhoun gets it underneath to Mazer. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Hayden. Hayden gets the short rebound and in. 47-39. The Wolfpack keep extending their lead. To Jones. Jones now brings it up half court. She's driving now. Over to Vaughn. Vaughn's going to try from three-point land. And Vaughn gets that one to go. And it's 47-42. The Lady Stormers are right back in it. Britt to Calhoun. Calhoun's going to try it from three-point land. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Briscoe-Rimmer. Vaughn now flying up the court. And that ball is going to be out of bounds. A lot of contact though, as we saw Shanice Vaughn go to the floor. I mean, I thought it was more of a foul, Mike, because she just plopped right on the floor.
There was a lot of contact, Eric, but hey, she was going down the floor out of control. She's a great athlete. She really knows what she wants to do in the ball when she's thinking about it. But she has to stay under control so she can make the right passes so she doesn't cause any turnovers.
Chelsea Schulenberg now has the ball. Gets it to Hoffman. And Hood almost lost that, but is fortunate enough to get it back. Hoffman's going to try to shoot one up. No good. Rebounded by Takita Williams, who checks in. who gets it over to number 23, Shakina Rashada. Rashada now. Rashada underneath. And that's a foul. As
Now she probably hurt.
and that one's on against number 30, Nicole Hoffman, as number 23, Mike, Shakina Rashada isn't even getting up right now, as she is on the floor, just barely able to move.
That is one of the dangerous plays of basketball, throwing up a pump fake, getting the girl in the air, and then trying to go up for a shot and the girl falling on you. That is one of the dangerous plays in basketball, and it's sad it has happened to her, but hopefully she'll be all right and be able to continue the game.
She looks to be okay, as she's walking around slowly though. And Rashonda's going to go to the line here. That foul is against number 30, Nicole Hoffman, her first foul of the game. And Rashonda gets that one to go. Coming into this game, Shakina Rashonda is from the charity strip it has a 70% made shot. So she's very good from the charity strip. In and out, no good. And that one's out of bounds. Good call by the refs, as it was last touch by the Wolfpack, and it's going to be Lady Stormer basketball. Shakina Rashonda looks to be okay. She's going to take the throw in here. Over to Nikki Johnson. To Williams. And Vaughn's going to try from three-point land. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by number 34, Lizzie Britt, who comes sprinting up the court. To number 15, number 15, that was Gabrielle Hood who missed the shot, but it's rebounded by number 22, Trishawn Briscoe-Rimmer. And then it's grabbed by Schulenberg, who comes out of nowhere and gets the 2 points. Wow, 49-43. Way to follow your shot, Wolfpack.
Way to follow their shot, Eric, and that's what they've been doing all night. It hasn't been a worry for them. They've been boxing out, and when one of their teammates goes and shoots the ball, they're all going to the basket to hopefully get a piece of it.
Vaughn gets the long jumper and good. 49-45. The Wolfpack still are up by 4. Oh, and the Wolfpack catch a break there as Shanice Vaughn was right there, and it looked like it was off the legs of Gabriella Hood, but Chelsea Schulenberg is going to take the throw in here for the Wolfpack. Schulenberg over to Hood. Hood now. Being guarded by Nikki Johnson. To Britt, but to Schulenberg. Schulenberg driving. Nice move by Schulenberg, as she made 2 defenders miss and is able to bank 2.
Great move right there. Really holding her ground, hitting the jump stop, having 2 defenders go by her, recognizing where the basket was and putting it up strong for 2.
Jones almost lost control of that, but Yvonne's going to try from three-point land, and she gets the long 3 and in. And it's 51-48 now. And that cuts the lead down to 3. And this has been an exciting game so far, as it's a timeout called. And it's 51-48. We have seen nothing but single-digit leads here in the game. It's been a topsy-turvy match, as the Wolfpack are trying to weather the storm, and the Stormers are trying to make the Wolfpack go hibernate. And so we're gonna pause for an identification to listen to Region 4 playoff basketball action only on Arena Sports Network. This is from Shrek. Remember when they first ride in Shrek 2? I woke up drunk for that song. It was at a wedding. It was at a wedding. The people who aren't normally drinking are, drinking.
Right.
I was with my cousin. I didn't do anything stupid. I just remember. All I remember is tripping out of the place where they had the wedding and running into the door on my way in. It was the automatic door, no less. Yeah. I walked in from the left, not the middle. All right, both teams are back onto the court, and we're ready to continue the action. Over to Williams. Schulenberg. Gets it over to Britt. Finds Hood. And she finds number 24. That's Sarah Van Wetterling for 2. And Jones off the rim, no good. Rebounded by number 34. That's Lizzie Britt. Over to Schulenberg. Over to Hood. Nice little move by Hood. She's able to bank it in. And Mike, the Wolfpack are going on a mini run.
They're going on a mini run right here. That was a good break for them. That was a great timeout to get everything together and keep their momentum going. They have not stopped since they came out here into the second half, Eric.
Vaughn to Rashonda. Driving. Looking, but being guarded by Schulenberg. To Nikki Johnson. And she doesn't get, that shot doesn't go anywhere as Hood gets the rebound. Hood. Oh, and that ball was apparently off the legs of Gabriella Hood, and it was out of bounds. Nice defense by the 5'1" guard Shakina Rashonda. Scrappy little player, Mike.
Very scrappy, Eric, and very aggressive too. And she's being scrappy. She really tries to make her emphasis on the court, no matter what size she is.
And that's a foul, as number 34 Lizzie Britt gave number 4 Nikki Johnson a shove. And that's her second foul of the game, as number 20 as Nikki Johnson's going to take the throw in here. And coming into the game now for the Wolfpack is number 40 Megan Mazur, the UW Stevens Point transfer. Vaughn's gonna try it from downtown, in and out, no good. Rebounded by Van Wetterling. Hood now flying up the court to Schulenberg, to Mazur, to Schulenberg. Schulenberg now driving. Thought about shooting it up. Back to Schulenberg. Over to Mazur. Shot clock in single digits, and Mazur loses control of the ball out of bounds. It's going to be Lady Stormer basketball. 55-48 now with 10 minutes and 41 seconds remaining. The Wolfpack are just over 10 minutes away from a potential upset. Schulenberg's going to try from downtown. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Vaughn. And she gets it, and Takeda Williams is all the way down court, who finds Jones, and it's going to be out of bounds, as a Wolfpack player is slow to get up as she went sliding on her knee. And that's number 20. That's number 24. That's Sarah Van Wetterling. And that one's going against Lizzie Britt. And Lizzie Britt's gonna go to the bench here, as Rashonda's gonna take the throw in. Over to Vaughn. To Jones. Over to Vaughn. Vaughn's gonna try from downtown. Vaughn gets that one to go. Vaughn gets the big 3-point basket for the Stormers. Hood. Over to Schulenberg's going to try from 3-point land. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Benita Jones. And Jones gets away, and now the Stormers are going to go to work here. Oh, almost taken away by Gabriella Hood, but it's going to be out of bounds. The Lady Stormers catch a break. 55-51, the Wolfpack have the lead. And number 24, Zara Van Wetterling, comes back into the game. Rashonda, as Schulenberg is going to head to the bench. Rashonda now is dribbling around. Is going to dribble it around, being guarded by Calhoun. Rashonda is going to try a short jumper, off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Van Wetterling. And Calhoun now with the ball, being double teamed. Over to Hood. Hood almost lost that, but is fortunate to get it back. That was to number 34, Lizzie Britt, and it's gonna be a timeout called by Jessica Pazel and Madison College to see to calm them down. 55-51 now, Mike. The Wolfpack are on edge for a very big upset here tonight at the Kloss Center, and they're up by 4. What do they have to do, Mike, in order to be sure that they can secure that upset and move on to the final game of the Region 4 playoffs?
I will say, Eric, that what they've been doing all night is what's going to help them win. Hustling for the ball, making their free throws, playing strong defense, and making shots when they need to. And when they don't make them, like I said, they're hustling to go get the rebound and put it back in strong. They're keeping Milwaukee, keeping them from the free throw line. That's what Milwaukee's strength is, and keeping them from having transition offense. And that's another strength that they have. They've played well all tonight, you know. All they have to do is listen to their coach, get out on the court, keep playing, and just finish it off.
Calhoun's going to try one. And Calhoun gets the short shot and in. 57-51. The Wolfpack up by 6 with just over 9 minutes remaining. Vaughn now is going to dribble around over to and Rashonda's going to put one up, and Rashonda, despite getting it off the rim, gets it to go for 2. 57-53, the Wolfpack have the lead. Calhoun with the ball. Calhoun driving, gets to Van Wetterling. Van Wetterling gets the long 2-point shot and in. 59-53, the Wolfpack keep coming up. They keep responding and responding and responding. That's going to be the key to one of their keys to victory. Rashonda now dribbling, and she's going to drive to the hoop. And it's a foul called against the Wolfpack. And that one's against number 24, Sarah Van Wetterling. Her first foul of the evening, as Rashonda's going to go to the line here. And fresh legs are about to come out for the Stormers as Rashonda misses her first shot. Number 22, Tishawn Briscoe-Rimmer, who's been a big impact player in the game, and also Emerald Kidd. Both these players have been major, especially Briscoe-Rimmer has been a major impact here in the game tonight, Mike.
A major impact. She's made her shots. She's made the plays that she needed to do and making great choices on the court for this team. Kind of being a second captain to their coach and helping out with whatever problems are on the court.
Calhoun to Mazer. Mazer almost lost that. Mazer's going to put that one up off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Kidd, and gets it over to Nikki Johnson, who pauses and waits for the help to get all the way down court. Rashonda with the ball. Rashonda being guarded by Calhoun. Rashonda's going to put one up and gets it over to Nikki Johnson, who's going to try it too. And that was a nice block though by Megan Mazer, but her feet were just out of bounds. Great block and defense though by the Wolfpack.
That was an awesome block, Eric. Awesome block. Great timing. Knowing how to play defense, not letting nobody shoot. That is great. That was just a great job, Eric.
Over to Vaughn. Vaughn now looking to pass. Gets it over to Rashonda. Rashonda over to Nikki Johnson. Johnson's going to drive, and that's off the rim and no good. It's a shot clock violation called against Milwaukee Tech, and it's going to be Wolfpack basketball with 7 minutes and 39 seconds remaining. The score is 59-54 in favor of the Lady Wolfpack. Hood, off her feet, and Hood is all over that with Nikki Johnson. And coming into the game now for the Stormers is number 25, Ashley McHenry. Ashley McHenry coming into this game is the team's leading scorer with 21.7 points tonight. But tonight she has been held at bay, Mike, with 0, despite being the team's leading scorer.
Yeah, 0, man. I'm telling you, this team's defensive oriented. They're going to keep you quiet if the coach tells them to keep that player quiet. They've done a great job on her tonight.
And a double dribble, and it's going to be Milwaukee Tech basketball. 59-54, the Lady Wolfpack still have the lead. To Rashonda. Rashonda now looking. She gets the Kidd. To McHenry, to Kidd, to Rashonda. Rashonda gonna dribble now. To number 20. That's Ravon and rebounded by number 15, Gabriella Hood. And a timeout is called. And it's a timeout called by Milwaukee. and it's going to be Madison College, and with 7 minutes remaining here in the game, 59-54, as Gabrielle Hood was trapped and somehow got the ball away, but Madison decided to called timeout to settle things down. Mike, it has been an incredibly close game, but you got to hand it to Madison for the guts to come in and face the number 7 team in the nation, Milwaukee Tech, and ultimately make them get work, especially holding Ashley McHenry to 0 points tonight, despite having a season average of 21 points a game. Mike.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's great. That's great prep for this game by this coach. That's great week of practice. That's a great enforcement of, hey, if you guys love this game and someone told you that you only had one more day to play and it was going to be over with, how would you handle that? How would you approach that? And these girls have approached it today saying, hey, we're going to win today and we're going to beat the number 7 team in the nation. And show why our coach has won so many games is because she trusts us and we trust her to put us in when we get into big games that we're always going to win. They played great tonight, Eric.
Schulenberg now going to take the throw in here. Schulenberg gets it over to Calhoun now. The Wolfpack now sprinting up the court. Calhoun over to number 40. That's Megan Mazur, and Megan Mazur drops it for 2, 61-54. The Wolfpack keep adding on. Vaughn now sprinting up into an opening. Nice move by Vaughn. And a foul is called. And that one's against number 40. Megan Mazur, her 3rd foul of the game. Megan Mazur tonight has been a very good contributor with 8 points tonight. And Vaughn gets the first one to go. Coming into the game, Vaughn is a 54% shooter from the charity strip. 61-55 now, and the Wolfpack are still leading. Vaughn gets the second. And it's gonna be Wolfpack basketball here as they're trying to achieve the improbable by upsetting the number 7 team in the nation. Calhoun over to Hood. Back to Calhoun. Being guarded by over to Schulenberg. Thought about shooting a 3, but instead backpedaled and retreated otherwise. Over to Hood. Hood driving. And it's a foul. That one's going against number 24. That's Benita Jones, her 3rd foul of the game. Tonight Benita Jones has been pretty good, as she has 9 points here tonight, and Gabrielle Hood can't get the first in. And number 22, Tishawn Briscoe Rimmer's coming into the game tonight. Steady contributor off the bench she has been. And Hood gets that one to go, and it's 62-56. Over to Rashonda. Rashonda has the ball just past half court. Is looking to get into the paint. And Rashonda is gonna drive. Driving against Kelly Calhoun, gets it over to number 22 to Ashley McHenry. Over to Briscoe Rimmer. To Jones. Jones shot clocking single digits. Jones puts it up. Off the rim, no good. And Jones gets the rebound, and they get a fresh shot clock. And it's a foul called as number 10, Kelly Calhoun, runs right into Shakina Rashana. Mike, Rashana looks a little banged up as she's been run into, and she took a pretty big reaction to it.
She does look a little banged up, Eric, but hey, pain can't be nothing when you're in a tight game like this, and you don't want to go home. You want to win, you suck it up and play. That's what she's doing tonight. Rashonda
gets their first to go because of the amount of fouls Madison College has. They're in the bonus, and in this second half, the Milwaukee Tech Stormers only have 2 fouls. And Rashonda gets that one to go, and she bails them both, 62-58. Calhoun tipped up in the air by Vaughn, and Schulenberg's being guarded double team, and somehow gets it over to Hood. Hood near the right wing, almost on the out of bounds line. And it's out of bounds against Milwaukee Tech, and Schulenberg's going to take the throw-in as Milwaukee Tech's playing very desperation basketball here. Calhoun over to Mazer. Mazer's going to try from three-point land, and Mazer banks it in. Big three-pointer by Megan Mazer as the Wolfpack go up 65-50, and that's Ellen Hayden, who's also been a contributor. And Ellen Hayden's limping, Mike.
She's limping pretty hard right there. She came down on her ankle thinking there was going to be a big rebound off that play, but the girl made the basket. Hopefully she'll be all right. She's been a great contributor tonight on the offense and the defensive for rebounding for this Madison team.
65-58. Let's hope the injury is not too serious. And that foul's against number 40, Megan Mazer, as she kind of gave number 23, Shakina Rashonda, a shove. The 5 1 inch guard has really been the anchor tonight. And that one's going against number 40, Megan Mazer, the UW Stevens Point transfer, her fourth foul of the evening. She's got to be careful here. She can't foul up. She's tied for the team lead with 11 points. And it looks like number 34, Lizzie Britt's going to check back into. Actually, Nicole Hoffman's checking back into the game. And Rashonda gets the first to go. And Nicole Hoffman comes back into the game now for number 40, Megan Mazer, who's going to the bench with 4 fouls. Hoffman has been another good rebounder along with number 20, Ellen Hayden. And Rashonda gets them both. Now the Wolfpack lead cut to 5. Hood over to Schulenberg. Over to Calhoun. Calhoun's going to drive. Looking. Gets it over to Schulenberg. Schulenberg's going to drive. Underneath. Finds Hood. Off the rim. No good. Rebounded by number 25, Ashley McHenry. Shakina Rashonda now. 5 minutes remain here in the second half. Rashonda. And that's a foul called against Madison. Madison's starting to run into trouble, Mike. They're up by 5, but they have to keep themselves contained if they want to bring home the upset.
They do, Eric. They're not playing a great defense like they did in the first half. They're starting to play with their hands. They're not using their feet anymore like they used to slide into the right spots. And now they're putting Milwaukee at the free throw line. Like I told you, Eric, Milwaukee's keys to getting to the free throw line is success for them. That brings them back into every game, which it is right now with them being down by 4.
Rashonda gets the first to go. And that's off the rim, no good. Rebounded by number 20. She needs Vaughn, and now the Wolfpack's lead has been cut to 2 with under 5 minutes remaining. Gabriella Hood. Oh, almost gets it to go, but Hood is able to get her own rebound. To Hoffman. To Schulenberg. Hoffman. To Hood. It's taken away by Vaughn. And that's a foul. And that's a foul called against the Wolfpack. They're up by 2 now, and the Stormers seem to be turning the tables on this momentum. And Schulenberg is lucky because they're going to get the throw in here. That's a break for the Wolfpack.
That is a big break for the Wolfpack. Vincent, another great defender for this Milwaukee team, had a big steal right there, but it's actually stepped out of bounds. Madison really has to take care of the ball right now with 4:41 left. They do not want to lose this lead that they've had to build a great one since the start of this second half.
And number 24, Benita Jones steals it away and gets it over to Rashonda. Down. They are down. The Wolfpack are currently up by 2. Rashonda being guarded by Calhoun. Rashonda going to drive to Jones. And she is unable to get that one to go. Rashonda. And it's taken away by Hood. And the Wolfpack are coming up the court. And Hood, big 2-pointers for them as they go up by 4 now with under 4 minutes remaining here in the second half. Great defense by the Wolfpack. Wow. As Shanice Vaughn. Vaughn's going to try a short shot off the rim, no good. Vaughn gets her own rebound. And Milwaukee Tech is fortunate enough to get the timeout. 67-53 with 3 minutes and 47 seconds remaining. Madison College that is the amount of time Madison College is away from upsetting the number 7 team in the nation. And we're going to pause for for an identification. You're listening to Region 4 basketball only on Arena Sports Network. Wow. I need a sugar break. Remember when we went hyper up here last a couple nights ago?
Oh, yeah.
Shakina Rashonda's going to take the throw in here for the Stormers. To Briscoe Rimmer. To Vaughn. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by the Wolfpack. And over to Nicole Hoffman. Being guarded by Shanice Vaughn. And that's a foul called against Milwaukee Tech. The momentum keeps swaying one way, and it's the other. There is no given momentum. That foul goes against number 20, Shanice Vaughn, her third foul of the game. Mike, this has been crazy momentum. First it's on Milwaukee, then it's on Madison.
Yeah, we're seeing that teeter-totter basketball game right here. Hopefully one of them will be able to put the foot down and keep it on their side. And it looks like Madison's trying to do that.
Hood gets the two. And it's 69-63. The Wolfpack open up another big lead. Jones. Over to Rashonda. Rashonda now is dribbling. And that's a foul, and Rashonda's going to go to the line here. Tonight, Rashonda is the game's leading scorer and her team's leading scorer with 19 points. Despite being only 5 foot 1 inch, and that foul goes against number 12, Bree Hicks, her first foul of the evening. 5 foot 1 inch, Mike. The 5 foot 1 inch guard is the game and the team's leading scorer with 19 points here tonight. And Ashley McHenry, number 25, has been held to 0 points. She hasn't fouled, but 0 points, despite averaging 21.7 points a game.
Yeah, that is crazy, Eric. But, hey, everybody has their games and has their days. And if someone's down, that's what good teams do. One person's down and someone else can pick up the slack. That's what she's doing tonight, and maybe they might pull off this win with that help.
All right, and Rashonda gets that one to go. And Hood now has the ball. And count the basket and one as Bree Hicks barely gets that one to go. And she's going to go to the line here for an opportunity for three-point play. What a move by Bree Hicks.
Yeah, she put it up strong, and got the shooter's roll. That's what you always get when you know you're capable of making shots every time you get the ball in your hands. Let's see if she can put this one in for a three-point play.
Jishawn Briscoe Rimmer comes back into the game tonight. Tonight, the game's leading scorer is number 23. That's Shakina Rashonda, and Bree Hicks gets it to go. Rashonda now at the ball now. She has 20 tonight. Rashonda now is going to drive. Comes sprinting up the court. And then there's an offensive foul. And number 23, Shakina Rashonda is still on the floor. She's playing. She is obviously playing hurt, Mike. As she looks like she's limping on that right knee. She is limping. And that's bad news for the Stormers, as she is the game's and the team's leading scorer with 20 points tonight. She is limping, Mike. She has been playing hurt this whole time.
Yeah, she has been, Eric, and she's been able to make it through this whole game, but it looks like it's going to have to come to an end for her right now. She's played great, Eric, and it's sad that it has to end like that for her. But, hey, it's playoff time and things happen. And I will say these refs called a crazy game, but, hey, injuries happen.
You have to admire her courage for coming into this game as hurt as she was and still playing. Over to Hood. Hood now. Oh, and she tried to find someone, but no one was there as Benita Jones gets the steal. Over to Vaughn. Vaughn's going to try one. Off the rim, no good. And that ball is loose. Rebounded by Hicks. Over to Schulenberg. Back over to Hood. Hood slips a little. And made Vaughn look foolish as she made her fall over. Over to Mazer. Back to Hood. Over to Hoffman. And it's a foul. 72 to 64. The Wolfpack are only 2 minutes and 15 seconds away from achieving an upset. Mike, I didn't imagine this would be real if that foul goes against number 22, Deshaun Briscoe Rimmer.
I didn't think it was going to be real either, but we can look at the scoreboard now because it is real.
And Bree Hicks gets the two-pointer to go. And this is the biggest lead anybody has in the game. The Wolfpack are up by 10 as Milwaukee Tech calls a timeout. 74 to 64. We might be witnessing an upset here as with 2 minutes and 8 seconds to go here in the second half. The Madison College Wolfpack have been on fire. 74 to 64. We're going to pause for an identification. You're listening to Region 4 playoff basketball only on Arena Sports Network. Both teams are breaking up their timeouts now with Madison College coming onto the floor. Mike, Coach Jessica Pezzel's confidence has just. At first I was thinking to myself when talking to her that she was crazy, but I'm wrong, Mike. I am very wrong.
You're very wrong, Eric. She believes in herself and she believes in her team. And she believes in her coaching skills. That's a good coach that has a good team and knows what's going to happen when it comes down to crunch time. That's what she's showing right here.
To Johnson, under 2 minutes to go. Johnson's going to try a jumper, no good. Rebounded by Hicks. And Hood has it. And a foul called. And that one's going against number 12, Brianna McKinney. Number 14, Brianna McKinney, her third. Over to Hoffman, to Schulenberg. Back to Hoffman. Oh, nice move by Hoffman. Over to Schulenberg. Over to number 15, that's Hood. And it's a foul. Mike, it's a minute and 37 seconds remaining, and they could be on their way to the final.
Hey, I'm not going to call anything right now, Eric. A minute 37, that's 10 points can be gone in a snap of a finger. Let's see what happens. Good teams can make great things happen.
Hood gets the first to go, and it's 75 to 64 as Madison College seems like they're running away with this one. And Hood gets the shooter's roll, and it's 76 to 64. Madison up top. Jones driving. And it's an offensive foul called against Milwaukee Tech. And you got to give credit to number 40, Megan Mazer, for taking the charge. Schulenberg to Hood to Schulenberg. Nice move by Schulenberg as she comes flying up the court. And a foul is called, and that one's probably going to go against number 20, Shanice Vaughn. That's her fourth foul of the game. As Schulenberg is going to go to the line here, and as she's in the bonus, has to make it here. It's out of bounds. It's going to be Milwaukee Tech basketball, but nice rebounding effort though by the Wolfpack and Milwaukee Tech. 76 to 64, the Wolfpack up top. And apparently a foul was called. And that one's going against number 12, Bree Hicks, her second, as number 22, Tishawn Briscoe Rimmer, who has 5 points tonight, is going to go to the line here. And she gets that one to go. It's 76 to 65. Madison's still up top. Up by 11. And Briscoe Rimmer gets them both. Hood being double teamed. Gets it over to Schulenberg. Gets it over to Hoffman. Back to Mazer, who pauses. And Hood saves that. And a foul is called. And Gabriella Hood is going to go to the line here. And that one's going against number 14, Brianna McKinney, her 4th foul of the game. They have 3 players with four fouls. And Hood gets the first to go. 1 minute and 13 seconds remaining here in the second half. Madison College up 77-66. And Hood and Gabriella Hood is good on both. 78-66. Vaughn over to Jones, driving. Finds Briscoe Rimmer but can't get it to go. And a foul called, as Gabrielle Hood's going to have another chance to go to the line here tonight. 56 seconds remaining, Mike. 78-66. The bench of Madison College must be on edge.
They are on the edge of their seats, Eric. They're excited to hopefully win this game and pull off the upset. They've worked hard, and you can see it, Eric, through a week of practice and through their whole season I don't know how their seasons went, but it looks like it's been a good one with the way this coach's winning percentage goes. And with them making free throws to ice this game, that's another reason why they're going to win this game. Good teams make their free throws.
Hood makes the first. As you said, Mike, good teams make the free throws. With 56 seconds remaining here in the second half, it's 79-66. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Hoffman. Over to Hood. Who pauses and gets to Schulenberg. Back to Schulenberg. And a foul called, as Hood's going to get another chance to go to the line here. That foul, and that one's going against number 4, Nikki Johnson, her 3rd foul. At this point, Mike, they're in deep foul trouble. Very deep foul trouble, Mike.
They are in very deep foul trouble, Eric. The matter for them right now is playing strong defense. I know you want to keep fouling, but this team is great free throw shooters. The thing you have to do is play strong defense and hopefully get steals or turnovers. And the clock runs out, But you can't keep trying to foul right now. You guys are in too much foul trouble.
It's 80-66. The Wolfpack are up as Hood makes. And Vaughn's going to try a three-pointer. That doesn't even come close to the rim, and it's going to be out of bounds. And Wolfpack basketball with 32 seconds remaining here in the second half. The Wolfpack are 32 seconds, not only from going to the championship, but getting the upset. Hood up the court, over to Hoffman, back to Hood, over to Schulenberg, to Mazer. Oh, Schulenberg almost lost that one, and it's taken away by number 12, Brianna Roundtree. Roundtree's coming up the court. Roundtree's going to try a long jumper, and Roundtree gets to go. 11 seconds remain here in the second half. The Wolfpack are under 10 seconds away from going to the championship game in the Region 4 playoffs. Over to Hoffman, just going to hold it here. Time is ticking. And Mike, can you spell upset? 80-68. The Madison College Wolfpack upset the heavily favored Milwaukee Tech Stormers, the number 7 team in the nation, 80-68. Mike, what are your words on this by the Wolfpack winning by 12?
Hey, great game by both teams, man. Hey, the Wolfpack came out and did what they needed to do. Get rebounds, play hard, hustle to the ball, and keep fighting until that last buzzer is sound. And the coach promised them probably that they're going to win this game, and they have. I'm not saying that Milwaukee came out too confident, but I'm telling you, once their backs got put on the wall, they didn't know what to do because this Madison team kept coming at them. They made sure they were on their free throws, on their shots, and every shot that was put up, they made sure they had somebody to rebound. That's how you play great basketball, and that's how teams win championships, and that's how you win games against good teams and getting upsets. That's what Madison did tonight.
And so they are on their way to the championship of the Region 4 playoffs here in Glen Ellen. They get to live another day. Your final is 80-68. The Wolfpack making the massive upset of the number 7 team in the nation in Milwaukee Tech. So stay tuned for the next game, which starts at 8 o'clock Eastern time as as the game you've been waiting for. The College DuPage Chaparrals hopefully can come up with an upset of their own against the number 1 team in the nation, the Rock Valley Lady Golden Eagles. I'm going to say so long for now, and you've been listening to Region 4 playoff basketball action on Arena Sports Network.